It's finally there, guys. The Resurrection album. Just kidding. We've got Voices from the Past. I think we've talked about it quite often. We're gonna approach this a bit differently today. I don't think we have to look at the lyrics because they don't have written the lyrics. Perhaps those are well-known songs. I'm not a really cultured person and it's probably not my generation, so don't be surprised if I don't know a single song of those. But there's this really ugly, unofficial stretched out video here where they have listed the song titles and the bands, so at least we're informed about that. Also, we can't really focus in these on the compositional qualities, but I think we can take a closer look at, well, how they're arranged and performed, I guess. Anyway, sorry for the schedule always being a bit draggy. These past weeks I again had my exams, so that might be an excuse, I suppose. But aside from that, we're only one video to go for Resurrection. Let's go. Very bluesy already. Oh! That's really heavy. You guys have to tell me if these are like... I didn't expect this to be that heavy. Like, I probably know one single song from Scorpions, and that one is definitely not heavy. So, pretty positive surprise here. It's really fun so far. I mean, I can look it up myself, right? But are they doing this in their own style, or are they just covering it? I would be interested in that. The vocals are really good, like with those several layers. Oh! Cool transitions here. Those repetitions, those with those bluesy things are really classic, I guess. Oh, with the double pedals? I don't think Scorpions did that. Did they? Oh, those swelling. I think with the staccato kind of stuff, it works really well if they do this swelling up for the transitions. It sounds very dynamic. Like, I'm really surprised. Has a very, like, intricate sound, actually. Oh, that's so cool when the background stuff comes in. Oh, that's a lot of echo. Oh, neoclassical progression, okay. I see. Oh, the guitar still keeps going. Drums going crazy. The phrasing go crazy here as well. So, okay, there's being a lot of repetition here in the back. Right? But the drums. As I said, like, I don't know that song from Scorpions, or pretty much any song from Scorpions for that matter, so I don't know, like, are they actually that heavy? I've heard a lot of Galneryus in this, right, stylistically. Shu sounded like Shu, Yamabi, okay. There was some lines which Galneryus probably wouldn't do, but also like how the drums went crazy with the double pedals and everything, that sounded really smooth and nice. Also had the usual neoclassical progression in the solo. Yeah, I'm just wondering, like, if this is the type of music which inspired Galneryus for their sound, or if they just adapted it to their sound. All in all, I would say, since this is a pretty cool format with several songs and they're covered and stuff, I think we can make a rating like out of 10. As I said, I don't know the song, there's no comparison going on here. I would say, like, for Galneryus standards, I would say that's at least a 7, perhaps an 8 out of 10, I would say, right? I hope it keeps going. So let's go, what's that? Thunderizing, Gary Moore. I'm acting like I knew the song. I don't. Oh, okay. Little sparkles. I just have to mention, like, how he works with the wah and stuff. Like, Shu really has found his very distinct sound and works very intensely with this, even more than in some actual songs of them, which is interesting. But I like it. That's part of the reason why I even got into the band. And this sounds a bit, I think, harmonically, right? It has a bit of this Asian feel. I don't know where it's coming from, maybe from the pentatonic or stuff. But, you know, I'm also, like, a fan of this band. They were called Gize before, and now they're called Ryujin, and they're making specifically Japanese style power metal. They had a phase where they transitioned into that, and they make stuff which sounds a lot like that as well. I really like the feel of that. And the wah, like, it's almost as if the guitar is talking, you know? And the gallops. Oh, choirs. Again, tell me, like, is the original like that as well with the choirs? Sounds really full. Oh. Okay. No hate, the melody is a bit mid, but I like the background stuff and the movements. How it opened up with the choirs. Just want to mention, I really like the feeling with the drums in the background. I don't even know how to describe it. With the choirs, it's like an open space, but you'll tumble around in that with the drums, right? It's really cool feel. It's like open and constricted at the same time in a way. Right? The drums are really tight here. but you have this space which requires. And this movement here in the background, very power metal as well. I like the chord progression. It's probably basic, but oh, yo. That's badass. Sorry, my phone just showed that my storage is empty. Like, I just have to mention this for a second. It's sometimes really a pain. Like, I'm recording here, I'm recording there, and I'm recording like the screen, and there's like all of the stuff here, and it's like, it's getting really claustrophobic at this point. But anyway, it's totally worth it. Yeah, I love the guitar here. So cool. And we hear the bass very clearly as well. Yeah, definitely Asian sounding. Whoa. Very mighty, right? Good choice with the gallop in the background as well. Whoa. The drums. Oh, that's quite something with the drive. Some basic shredding. Those were quite some bends here. I appreciate the double pedals. Oh, we have like two voices of tremolo picking. Yeah. When he does the vibrato with the close-up wah, that's so cool. Again, like you could almost imagine this to be Galneryus song. This is much more interesting than I would have expected. I didn't even know why I would have expected it to be less interesting, to be honest. Like there has to be a reason why they're doing those albums, right? They don't just do some lazy cover songs, I suppose. Well, I probably liked this even more than the song before, since it had a lot of interesting movements, sounded very grand at some points. I like the chords. As mentioned, probably they were really basic, but I don't even have like basic music theory knowledge, so I wouldn't know. Maybe it was the way they were voiced or something, but that was really cool. And yeah, I mean Yamabi, I can't really say much about Yamabi here. He's just really solid. It matches with his voice, and it will also be interesting to look at this later with Sho, because there are apparently like 5 voices from the past album. I didn't even know that one of those even existed, so thanks for that trivia for whoever mentioned this. Yeah, would be an interesting comparison then. Yeah, what we have to do at this point is just like stop the recording for a second. I don't want to get too technical, technical, but if something goes wrong with one of those recordings, you basically have to re-record everything. That's a bit frustrating. Like, that's not even the worst part. The worst part is that the reaction is not first time anymore. I think that's the worst part. But enough of that. Are we ready for another song? Let's see which one it is. Go by Asia. Or, I don't know. Asia is a band, right? I like the really churchy organ. those old school drums here. Yeah, that's what I wanted to mention as well. Like the noises he does. I really like them. Oh, come on. It's really classic synth sound here. Again, a rather cold, temperatured, open space. Whoa, okay. I mean, you have to appreciate the soundscape. It's quite something. I can see how that like was popular at that time. A little bit of gallop. Oh, I'm feeling this. Cool harmony background. Oh, that's cute. This almost sounds a bit like a JRPG soundtrack. Oh. Sorry to stop this, but like just this transition into the heavy part, that was unexpected. Very power metal as well. It's so cool. The little lick here is also cool. Little shredding session by him. So they're alternating now. Oh no. It's the keyboard. Oh, is it the fade out ending? Yeah, my beat going crazy. Yes. Sounding a bit graveyardy at this point. I might be imagining things, but like in the beginning it sounded a bit, you know, like we're in the church, and in the end it sounded a bit like a graveyard. That's interesting. I don't know if they specifically added sounds in the background, but that's how it felt like. Also, I forgot to rate the last song. Like the first one, I wasn't sure, it was like something between 7 and 8, right? The second one, I think I like the most so far, was definitely at least an 8. So I'm saying at least an 8. But since we've listened to so many crazy songs by them so far, I probably can't say that it's like a 9 or something, right? Because I think that would be unfair, but it was really good. And I do think like this, they're all like 7, 8 at this point. Like they're definitely not worse, and I would definitely put them in my Galneryus playlist. There's really a lot of stylistic, I wouldn't say like compositional, but like stylistic similarity, which they probably added. Really like the atmosphere in this one as well. So all of that being said, there's still 2 songs to go. Are you ready? Little coffee break? I mean, it's a YouTube video, you can stop it, it's not a live stream, but I'm logged in now, let's go. Waiting for the Night by Vandenberg. Okay, little classical guitar. Oh, Spanish? I think. I don't want to misrepresent this, but I think it's Spanish. I always like the darkish mood these type of sequences have. Or the sound in general. Directly into the power metal. Oh, the groove, very power metal. But I think it's minor or something, right? It sounds rather melancholic, even evil a bit. Is Vandenberg like a power metal band? Has to be. Cool progression, and it transitions into something lighter at the end. With the harpsichord in the background. Very neoclassical. Okay. Oh. Oh, cool melody. Very smooth playing here. Oh, oh. I mean, this is literally just a power metal song at this point, right? I just like this little Baroque thing he plays in the background. That's just my type of music, you know? The chorus is a bit, but everything else like. Oh, okay, but he's waiting, right? That's why it's so. He's awaiting something to come. Interesting lyrics, I suppose. Oh, another juicy outro. When we just hear that last slide with all of the noise put onto that, it's always very cool. I like the sound. In my opinion, probably stylistically, this was pretty much the least interesting song because it was very clearly power metal, right? I don't know what the original song, perhaps the original song is power metal as well, but the other ones like had a lot of interesting movements and different ideas, while this was very focused, which is not bad in a way, but I think is less interesting a bit. But it's also like interesting, you know, I said the chorus is a bit, but you know, he sings like he's waiting for something, and from this point it makes sense. He's waiting for something interesting to come, but it's not there yet, and this is why this chorus melody stays so level and repetitive. Yeah, I think it always makes sense to reflect a bit on why these things actually sound the way they sound. It's not simply about, well, being catchy, I guess. Yeah, I would say rating, simply like relatively speaking to the ratings of the other songs I've given so far, I think we are between 6 and 7 here, which is still pretty good, but like just to mark that it was a bit less interesting compared directly to the other songs we had so far. Hope we'll get an interesting finale. Also, I think cool choice like for the progression, you know, you have to think about like how the story is you travel through when listening to an EP or an album like this. So I think this was necessary to put a bit of concise double pedals driving power metal into this. Interested in what? Okay, AC/DC. I should at least know AC/DC songs, right? But I don't. At least not this one. Okay. Okay. Fall to side in 56. You can say she's going wrong. Chorus very rocky. Especially interested in this one. How do the vocals compare? You can tell me if you want. At least it's heavy. Oh, okay. Like the chords. It's very tight to headbang too. Yeah, I really appreciate how heavy the sound is. That might be pretty solid, as always. Little bluesy solo, I expect. That was funny. Oh, extremely bluesy. Call and answer. I wanted to ask where Yuki is. There he is, I guess. I'm doing this quite a lot, but he's doing it as well, right? There was a lot of noise in this EP, a lot of noise. We're here for the noise, please more of that. Yeah, I think like my main question really is are those original songs just as heavy as they did it here? Because if they are quite worth listening to, honestly. But I could imagine if the original was less heavy, it would work as well, but I wouldn't dig it as much, really. I think that's really what did it to me. You can really appreciate these like harmonic choices and melodies and rhythmic ideas due to how this is arranged and produced. It was really fun. Cannot say anything else. I think I have to rate this song as well. It's not quite my generation. I think this was what I'm talking about generations here. I don't even know when this was released. Was a bit too rock and roll, but still like was really fun to listen to. I think we're again a bit in this 6 area. So I think like the strongest one was the Thunder Dragon Rising thing. It was that, I assume, or was it the third one? I don't even remember. But cool journey. As mentioned, no lyrical analysis here. That would also really make a long video, and I don't think that's necessary. Next Voices from the Past album. I'm pumped up for the next ones as well. And technically technically speaking, we should listen to the next one as well. I wasn't aware of that. That was my mistake. But I would say we're gonna start with Resurrection the next time. It's finally time for that. Like, we have to start listening to Resurrection. And I would say we're gonna progress until we have reacted to the music video, because I really want to add Destiny back to my playlist. And after that, we're gonna make a little special episode with the next Voices from the Past album, and then we're chronologically again, and then I can rest easy again. I hope you as well. So yeah, if you're still watching, if you have watched this in one piece or in several, hope you enjoyed it as well. And then we're gonna meet next time, finally with the dragon. See you then. Peace out.